this was another good recruiting class. I always am very guarded in that, and I always tell people I'll give them my true judgment in 3 years' time. But we really like this group, and we feel we know them very well. And Patrick Hodan would be the first young man. He's a lad that's been twice to our camp, so we've got to know him over the years, and he's not too far away. He comes from Milwaukee, FC Milwaukee. He's a very good striker, one of the most creative players. But he scored, I think, 45 goals in his senior year for his high school, for Marquette University High School up there in Milwaukee, and he was the All-American coming out of there, and he's also an academic All-American. Very smart, tremendous fit for Notre Dame. Connor Klakota, Connor's another academy player, plays for the Columbus Crew, and he's what I think first attracted us to him was his personality. Tremendous personality. Plays a midfield player. He's the sitting midfield player for their under-18 side. In fact, he was their under-18. He was their player of the year last year as an under-17. Just a terrific kid, you know. And I think his personality, his determination. He's not big, but he's actually very good in the air for somebody who's not big. He's got springs in his feet and can jump, and just connects his passes. Simple player, confident player. I like players that are confident, and he fits that bill really nicely. Danny Lojek. Danny plays for the Chicago Fire academy team, and what attracted us about him? He's just very technical, and he's left-footed as well, which is always nice to have a natural left-sided player in your team. And Danny has a really nice touch to him. Good feel, could be a wide midfield player, could be a fullback, and just has a nice feeling. He just loves soccer. He's what you're really a soccer junkie, and he loves to play. So we think he can fit in nicely and give us that left-sided balance to the team. Evan Pankin. Evan's a really nice player. He reminded, at camp when we saw him, everybody thought he was like Greg Klazura. Greg, of course, just graduated last year, or this year. He was a fifth year last year for us, and was drafted to Vancouver in the MLS there in the supplemental draft. And you know, if Evan can be anything like Greg and have anything like the career that Greg's had, he will be a great player for us. But it's just his willingness to work, his enthusiasm. Michael Shipp. Everybody should know that follows Notre Dame soccer should know the name Shipp. We can now say we've got another Shipp in harbour because Michael's the brother of Harry Shipp. Michael, same family, but a little bit different. He's a different type of player from Harry. Harry's very good technically, holds balls, can play with his back to the goal. Michael's much more of a player that faces the play, just makes great decisions with the ball. Just love how he makes just simply plays, and I think he's a midfield player with his high school and his club team. For us, I see him possibly being a wide player on the other side, on the right side, maybe a fullback, maybe a wide midfield player. Brian Talcott. Brian's a goalkeeper. Again, he's somebody we saw at camp two years ago. We felt he was the most outstanding goalkeeper we had at camp. He came back last year and confirmed that. And you know, we've seen him several times playing for his club team down in various tournaments, and we just like the way he is. He's big, he's strong. You know, 6'2", 6'3". He's going to be very athletic, and we just feel he can bring a lot of. He brings height and he brings confidence. He directs his defence very well for a young goalkeeper. I think the thing that stands out most for me is that we know them. You know, I think that's, you know, they've been coming around here, it seems, for forever. As I say, 5 out of 6 were former campers, and several of them have been several camps. And then even Danny Lojek, who was the one that was the odd man out there, Danny's been down here. Since he comes from Chicago, he comes down to games, and you feel you really know them. And I think that's one of the things I like. I like people that want to come to Notre Dame. I think that's important. because we feel we've got a special product here.